your phone. Right, thank you. Don't pull that face at me. Right, so the Euros, it's been an interesting tournament so far, and England also have been a very interesting team. And when I say interesting, I don't mean interesting as in good. What I mean by that is we've been mediocre, I'd say. Even mediocre, really? I don't even think you'd call us mediocre. Trent's had a really bad tournament, but to be fair to him,
Whoa.
in Trent's defence, just wait to hear what I'm going to say. Southgate's playing him in midfield, and he's a right back. Go on.
Yeah. Exactly. Play him at right back. Don't use it as an experiment in a major tournament to play him as a midfielder. Absolutely ridiculous. Another player that Gareth Southgate has completely, totally and utterly wasted at international level. If I was Trent Alexander-Arnold, I'd retire from international football with immediate effect.
I mean, that's probably a bit too far. But, yeah. The talking point. Kobe Mainoo and Cole Palmer haven't... Kobe Mainoo played against Serbia for about 15 minutes or so. And Cole Palmer, I think, did he play last night?
Came on as sub about the last 20 minutes.
I think Southgate's got to have more guts. Like, Harry Kane's played every single game of the Euros so far. He's not really made an impact. And
I don't think the system is helping Harry Kane at the minute. I don't think how the midfield set up is helping Harry Kane. I don't think that the system, the way they play, the tactics, anything is helping Harry Kane. But I also get what you're saying, that there has to come a point where someone starts saying, does Harry Kane have to be dropped to the bench?
Yeah. I think if Southgate started Mainoo for one of these games, I mean, it could be too late now because we play Holland on, when is it, Saturday, Sunday?
It could be Slovakia, I believe, depending on...
Slovakia or Holland?
I believe so.
Yeah, I'd rather have Slovakia than Holland. Honestly, if Southgate don't book his ideas up and we play Holland at the weekend, we could probably end up going out to them. I could see that happening. With the squad they've got, I could see them knocking us out. The way we've played so far. But I reckon if we play Slovakia, he definitely starts both Palmer and Mainoo, because I think they could have an impact on the game.
So who are you taking out to put Mainoo in then? You're putting him where Trent had started playing, and then apparently Conor Gallagher was the answer last night, who he took off at half time.
Yeah.
So
yeah, probably.
You tell me.
I'll probably swap him out for Gallagher.
Right.
If I'm Southgate, I'm thinking this ain't working. This ain't working. Putting Trent in midfield for the next game. I'm putting Trent as a right back.
Well, yeah. Every other sane manager in world football had put the world's best right back. Let's have a guess. Well, where should we play the world's best right back?
Striker?
Oh, might play him in goal next time.
Might play him in goal, yeah.
But, try playing the world's best right back at, I might shock you here, right back.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, if he's not going to play him right back, he shouldn't have played him at all. But he's better than Kyle Walker. Because he's more. Let me finish.
Yeah, I'll let you finish.
Because he's more damage from right back than anywhere else. We've seen his assist record and that over the last few years while he's been at Liverpool, and it just baffles me. But if you're not going to play him at right back, then don't play him at all.
Did you see? I don't know if he was having us on or not, but did you see the other day? He said he's a good replacement. I don't know who he was talking about. We need a good replacement for Calvin Phillips. Did you see that?
England have never replaced Calvin Phillips.
What's that all about?
If that's where England are at, then God.
Like Calvin Phillips, he signed for Man City just under a year ago.
I think it's over a year ago.
I think it was over a year ago now, yeah. But he did naff. He's done naff for Man City. Went to West Ham, was even crapper there. And now Gareth Southgate's saying we needed replacements for Calvin Phillips. He hasn't played him he's probably flop. He's probably the biggest.
I think Gareth Southgate's shown that he's had his favourites.
Yeah.
He's had players that he feels fits into his mind-numbingly boring systems.
Yeah.
And Calvin Phillips was probably one of them. I think to be fair to him, he might have just been taken out of context a little bit. But that comment will come back to haunt him, I think.
Yeah. Also, why is he taking Cole Palmer and Mainoo if we're not going to play them? Same with Anthony Gordon.
Well, you can't play everybody, Ev.
But
that's the whole point of the squad. But he's not playing players in the positions that they should be playing
and
in.
Also, he played Bellingham 90 minutes, in one of these games. Was that yesterday? Against Slovenia?
He played 90 minutes in all three and he's been absolutely anonymous.
Yeah.
Certainly the last two games. I know he scored in the first game. Last two games, he's just gone completely missing.
We need to rotate the squad. We need to have, obviously, you start Pickford. I don't think he's going to pick another goalkeeper to start in that position unless he gets injured. But you've got to rotate the players around because there's going to become a point where Jude Bellingham, he's probably knackered from playing this many games because he's played a lot of minutes in the Euros so far. And yes, he was decent for the first game, but for the last two games of the group, he was terrible. And
well, again, I think it's a lot to do with the tactics, a lot to do with Southgate's systems, a lot to do with the way he sets up. So I honestly don't think the players are to blame. I really don't.
Yeah. I was going to go on to that. He was bad, but that is because Southgate isn't rotating the squad. And I think he should have at least started Palmer and Mainoo yesterday.
I don't think you necessarily need to rotate squads when you're playing in a tournament.
No, but you need to be
honest. But you need to settle on what your best lineup is and play your best players in their best positions.
I still think Maddison should have gone to the Euros.
Possibly.
It was
madness not taking Luke Shaw.
Yeah.
We're playing a right-footed player at left back who has to come inside all the time to get on his right foot when he's playing on the left side. Slows everything down, stops all the flow. He's just, for me, he's got everything wrong. Playing Foden out wide on the left, a mistake. Playing Trent Alexander-Arnold at defensive midfield, a mistake. It's just not worked.
I understand what you're saying there. It's just not worked at all, and I will not be surprised if we're playing Slovakia, England win that. Probably. I mean, 90% of football fans, even if we play Slovakia in that round of 16, even Slovakia fans are going, yeah, England are winning that. But if it's against Holland, there's an even chance for both teams.
Personally, I think England have got enough talent in that squad to beat any team in the tournament.
Really?
Yeah, but they're not being used properly.
Yeah.
They're not being coached properly. Yeah. The tactics are not right.
Yeah.
That team on paper, for me, is the best team in the tournament.
World class.
But it's not.
Hang on, did you just say best team in the tournament?
Oh yeah, by miles.
Not France.
No. That group of England players are a better group of players than France.
Not Germany.
No, you can just name as many of them as you want. I've just said I think England have got the best squad in the tournament.
I wouldn't go as far to say that England have got the best squad, but we agree to disagree.
Okay.
Yeah, if I'm going to be really honest, I don't see a world where England get to the final of the Euros. I don't think we'll get to the final of the Euros. Obviously, there's all well and good being optimistic in that, but I just don't see us. Maybe I'll give us semi-finals. We could get to the final, but I don't think it will be us this year. I don't think we'll win it. I think there's better teams than us in the tournament. But if Gareth Southgate, as you said, if Gareth Southgate could just get the positions right, play Trent in his normal position, maybe drop Foden for a game. Oh Jesus, good save. We're currently watching the Georgia-Portugal game right now. That is 1-0 to Georgia. But yeah, if Southgate could play the players in the correct positions, we could have a chance at winning this tournament. And as you said, great. Obviously, it's probably the best team in the tournament if he plays them in their correct positions.
I think so. Yeah.
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 Thanks for your time today.
More than welcome. Thanks for having me again. It's a pleasure as always, mate.
Yeah, thanks for your time.
Always a pleasure.